How's it going, guys? Dookie Bomb here. Another episode of Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, I've definitely been just releasing a lot of the Division. Um, it's just a nice breath of fresh air. I've been playing Elder Scrolls for a long time, so playing another game that's similar to that with an MMO type of feel, RPG elements. It's just a great way to transition to another game. So I definitely taken to it very
Greetings,
well.
traveler.
I definitely am still not. I definitely don't have like a clear um, like where I'm going with that game as far as what's going on. Um, I don't have a full understanding or grasp of you know what is the best way to build your character or anything like that. Not like ESO. I have a better understanding in this game. Um, with that said, my plans for this game right here, I definitely want to match the the action and fast pace of the division with this game. So the only way to really do that is PvP. Um, and so I'm definitely going to be the next clip is going to be PvP heavy, and Maelstrom Arena. I definitely beat that before, but I want to get the Flawless Conqueror. That means that you get through the 9 waves, well, 9 stages, 5 waves each, and you don't die. So that's going to be a journey. And the Dragon Star Arena, I've never done that, so I have to group up with a whole bunch of people and do that as well. So those are the 3 aspects that I want to do. Plus, the Thieves Guild DLC is coming out, so I want to have like a whole let's play of that. And also, I do have a low level. I think she's a 3, so I can do like from start pretty much to a finish with one character, with the help of my other characters, especially this Vet 16 doing all this crafting stuff. I haven't been on this game in a while, so yeah, a lot of this crafting stuff has been freed up. This says 17 days. Goodness. Um, let's see here. Yeah, let me see. Okay, yeah, this is the wisest decision to make right here. Do that. That says 3 days. Okay. Um, but yeah, so that's my direction with this game is kind of covering those aspects: the Maelstrom Arena, Dragon Star Arena, and PvP. And I feel like those aspects will spice up this Elder Scrolls experience for you guys and myself as well. Um, I don't know what character that I'm gonna go into PvP with. It only makes sense to do it with this Vet 16, but I do have a Wood Elf, a Nightblade, that will be pretty good in PvP as well. Um, so yeah, so that's that, and then I just wanted to do something different with this channel for ESO instead of doing more of a let's play um, mission to mission type base. I wanted you to kind of see these characters in their own little world. So this character is more at the tail end of an adventure and just crafting and harnessing all these skills that you might have never picked up on throughout the game. And my orc, which it's in this clip as well, coming up soon. Um, he's more in the action. He's mid-level, so he'll be doing more of that let's play with Dookie type of feel, and that PvP and all the other arenas will spice it up more. And I just wanted to have the same action pace as the Division. I didn't want this to dip down at all when we got into the Elder Scrolls series. It is one of my favorite series, one of my favorite games. Skyrim and Oblivion were my favorite games when I was playing this game. So I love what ZeniMax has done at bringing all of the worlds together, all the little regions together into this big world, and eventually we'll be able to go to each one, I think. But yeah, so those are the plans, and stay tuned. Just riding on my bear. Wait, hold on. Oh, oh, I don't like getting hit by arrows. Oh no, you have to pay for that. There we go. All right. So guys, I am doing my push-ups, my sit-ups, jumping jacks, squats, everything that you can imagine for this PvP. I am definitely, I don't want to do it at all, but I know that I gotta spice up ESO. I gotta just hop in there. I'm also just curious to see what it is. So the clip for next week, because I'm gonna be releasing ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, once or twice a week. So in my 4-clip rotation every week, this Elder Scrolls Online will probably happen maybe once out of that, 4 video game release. So I'm just doing a mission right here with this orc guy. I told you, like, this particular guy would be more of a let's play with Dookie type of character. And I'm kind of just getting used to it. Like, I'm just trying to get my bearings back. I've been playing the Division, so just trying to figure out how to actually play again, I think I got the buttons down pat, so bear with me here. But yeah, so what kind of gamer are you? And I throw that question out there because it's a question that, like, it poses. There's different sections of gamers. There's that gamer that plays every aspect of the game, like all the ins and outs, gets all the Easter eggs, and looks under every rock, gets every coin, and does everything that that has to do with the game. Absolutely 100% beats the game. Are you that gamer? Or are you the gamer that, kind of skims through the game, beats the game? If you notice, if you ever beat a game that, you beat it and it's like 60%, are you that type of gamer? Hold on, let me ask this guy a question here.
To think the villagers actually poisoned themselves in order to poison the Blackroot clan. It may be morbid, but it's also brilliant.
Sometimes it's hard for me to let other people talk and have them talk over me. And so, let me let this guy talk here.
Compels the Blackroot clan to fight by the right of theft. What we need to do is steal the
How do we find the bow?
And then we can release him from his vows. We must rely on the scenes of the past. After being poisoned, General Malgoth went to the Nereid Temple. It's likely he died within. I suggest you go in and search for the General's remains. I'll continue searching for clues out here in the forest.
Alright, I'll search for the Nereid Temple.
Be wary in there. Nereids wield dangerous magic and can never be trusted. It's no surprise they helped the villagers in their suicidal plot. In fact, the Nereids probably consider General Malgoth's bow a prize. They will defend his remains.
Why would the villagers turn into the Nereids?
Desperation turns enemies into allies. The villagers knew General Malgoth and the Blackroot clan were going to attack, and they knew, of course, Malgoth sought to unite all the Bosmer under his leadership. He led the Blackroot clan to conquer much of Valenwood during the Bosmer tribal wars. Then one day they just
What were the Bosmer tribal wars?
No one knew what happened until now.
I already asked my question.
The Bosmer have always been free peoples, bound only to the green. Rarely have the tribes united under singular leadership, although for a period many, like Malgoth, tried. Most of the so-called wars were not fought at all, but won by trickery. Yes, General Malgoth had traveled far and wide. He had seen the greatness that comes to those who conquer through military might. That you'd not heard of him is a tribute to the sacrifice of the Verlaine Bosmer.
Goodbye. Alright, yeah, so what gamer are you? I already explained the one, like that one that just goes through everything. What about the ones that, like I said, skim through the game, they beat the game, but if you actually look at the completion of the game, it's 60%. Or 50%, so you beat half the game. You haven't done every little aspect of the game. Are you that gamer? Are you the casual gamer that plays here and there, that might, after work or after school, you might put on, a basketball, 2K, or you might play like kind of a trendy gamer where they just play the next new game and then play it to some degree and then kind of just go on with their little day there. What kind of gamer are you? Please put into the comments. Me personally, I think that I'm definitely the first one. I like to play games and just play straight through them, try to find every aspect of it, get better and better at it too. So, to be honest, I've played Elder Scrolls only. This is the only game I've played since it came out until the Division. Now, I know I released Little Big Planet, but as you've seen in that little video, me and Dookie's GF were very confused on what was going on because we haven't played that game in so long. But yeah, so I'm more of that type of gamer to do all that and be more of into the world, immerse myself in the world and turn every little rock over and find everything and try to get the best armor, get the best weapons and best clothes and everything, you know. Before I kind of was, and I think I evolved into that because I was definitely more of a, I don't know, like a, trendy gamer. Like I'd play a game, if I didn't like one aspect of it, I wouldn't play it anymore. And I don't know, I think that I like to appreciate the game. You pay so much for these games, like I'm very picky and choosy on what games I get. And this game in particular is one of the games that I happened to play for a long time. Before this was Warframe, actually. I played Warframe just as much as this game, if not more. Played that game straight through, and that game's ever evolving. That company is amazing. One of my favorite companies, Digital Extremes, and they came out with a raw game, and then they just keep on expanding. In fact, I hopped on here expecting to just hop back to Warframe, but then once I got back to Warframe, I was so out of the element. I was so far behind. I just didn't feel the need to catch up. I played so much. I upgraded all my mods. I did had all the rare things in the game. I actually just ended up giving all that stuff away to some of my friends because if I'm not going to use it, then someone else will be better suited for it. But yeah, so I feel like that was that, and then before Warframe, I actually was playing GTA. So and that was on the 360. So on the 360, I was playing that straight through, and I played that for a good maybe 6-7 months, almost a year. And then before that was Skyrim. So I played Skyrim for I think 2 years straight, playing every aspect of it, and even getting into that modding community and modding the game and making it just even more fun. So I've only played really, was it Skyrim, GTA, Warframe, ESO. I've only played like 4 games in the last like 3 or 4 years. So creating this channel allows me that room to explore a little bit more and just do more, be involved into more games. Coming from more of a PvP orientated background, such as Call of Duty, that 3 or 4 year break, like playing the Warframes and ESOs, and that was really good. But I do have to say that in GTA, majority of my time, I was in the lobbies causing fights and grabbing my helicopter, climbing rooftops, and picking fights with other players. So they had a lot of PvP gameplay around that, and it was very competitive in that game. So when I got to Warframe, I kind of abandoned that PvP mode. It was very stressful for me. You know, and I say that very lightly because video games are not as stressful as I might, you know, put off. But what I mean by that is, with Elder Scrolls Online, I can lay in my bed, or you know, I can like sit on the couch and kind of relax, you know, as opposed to a Call of Duty or GTA where I'm like on the side of my bed, like fingers gripped, you know, really tight against the controller, or I'm on the edge of my couch. I'm just not as relaxed, and you know, coming from work, I just don't want to feel like that, you know. I think life in itself is really stressful, so I didn't want to add extra stress that, you know, only me myself I'm putting into the game. You know, there's people like T Buns and I Am Zero that they, you know, they kind of separate their personal feelings with PvP, you know, and that allows them to play. So and that's really good for them, and I definitely want to have them, you know, they definitely just pull me right into it too. They're like, you know, Dookie, when are you gonna go to the Dark Zone? I didn't answer them, but I'm going very soon. And as I said before, the next video of Elder Scrolls is going to start. It's going to be episode 1, but it's going to be in PvP. So episode 1 PvP. I don't know which character, like I said before. My little brother was basically saying maybe you should kind of get your feet wet a little bit and use your wood elf, and because your vet 16 is very strong, but you don't want to be overwhelmed with other strong players. Use all the champion points that you have, use all the skills that you have with the wood elf, and then kind of just jump into a non-veteran lobby so you can kind of get a feel for what it is. And I think he's right. I think I'm going to do that. So the wood elf might be the choice for the character that goes in at first. But I definitely want to complete every aspect of this game with my vet 16. So I want all the titles eventually, even that emperor title as well. I definitely want that as well. So and that's that. And I haven't, as you know, haven't released any of the fighting games that I was meant to release. And I kind of came up with a plan as to what game I'm going with. I said either Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. And I think I'm gonna lean towards Street Fighter, and I'll tell you why. My little brother, with he seems like he's a very wise man because he's giving me lots of advice as I do him. But for video games at least, he definitely has a sharper mind when it comes to what to do and what not to do. And he was saying that Mortal Kombat is kind of on the tail end of its time. They released a lot of footage and gameplay from other YouTubers, and then also they released a lot of character packs already. So it's really hard to just jump into something like that as opposed to something that's brand new like Street Fighter. So I think I'm gonna roll with Street Fighter, and that's coming very soon. Alright, let me see what's going on here. I'm gonna close these little portal things here. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to get into like I said, I'm just gearing myself up. I know I'm repeating myself, but that's how I kind of gear up into something, so as much as I'm talking about PvP, I'm gonna do this, I'm going to do it, I'm gearing up, I'm doing all this exercise and jumping jacks. I'm just joking around, I'm not actually doing that stuff, although I need to in real life. But as far as this game goes, the more I talk about something, the more I am just kind of psyching myself up to do it. And I may well just go into PvP with this character. who knows? Because it's more of a tank. I'll need some more support. So I feel like with my Nightblade Wood Elf and my my sorcerer Khajiit, it it makes more sense if I go in with that. But yeah, so I'm just gonna see what's going on. Jump on my mount here and ride down to this pathway. There's a lot of enemies around, and just tooling away on them. They're just not on my level. Like I don't want to gloat, but I'm just hitting them up pretty hard here. Oh, I do remember this. Okay, so this is gonna be like a little mini boss. Yeah, let me ride down on my bear to scare him a little bit. He's right here. He's kind of manifesting right here. All right, so let me show you some of this tank and stuff. I'm gearing up here. Hit him with some DPS. Roll out that way of that little circle thing. Get out of this purple thing. This kind of mitigates the magic. In my absence on the division, I definitely, as you see right there, that stamina, my job is to keep my stamina up. So I'm gonna throw down this ultimate here, get some more stamina, poke him a little, boom, he's done. See? Alright, so before the division, that fight probably wouldn't even went that far. I probably wouldn't even have to throw down my ultimate. And so yeah, I'm just trying to get back into the motion. When I go on my Wood Elf, I'm gonna need to just do some more maintenance with my toolbar and just try to do all that. And so I'm just gonna go into PvP, do the Dragon Star Arena, which I'm very excited about. I want to do some more research about that though, the Dragon Star Arena. I know that I need a couple people, preferably veteran rank. So hopefully if you see this video, the name is Dookie Bomb. Dookie Bomb 89 is my PlayStation gamer tag. I'm on the Dominion side. Although I do have a Ebonheart character that's a 47. And
so it's true then.
Yeah, the 47 Ebonheart character. All my other characters are kind of Dominion. That character I did say was a low level, like level 3. She's Daggerfall. So I definitely wanted to have all aspects of the game, Daggerfall, Dominion, Ebonheart. But I'm mostly Dominion heavy. And yeah, if you see this video on YouTube, like and subscribe most definitely. But as far as the Dragon Star Arena goes, add me as a friend on PlayStation, and we will go into the Dragon Star Arena and try to do that too. I think it's in Craglorn. I'm not sure though. So forgive me if I'm, if I don't know, but I think it's in Craglorn. And matter of fact, I need to complete Craglorn area because I haven't done that either. I need just people to play with. My vet 16, I just went through the whole game without even playing with too many people. I got lucky here and there and grouped up a couple times. So that's another thing too. I see my little brother playing PvP, and that's just a really cool thing to see a whole bunch of players fighting each other or fighting enemies like that are in the computer, and them communicating and doing things that just more of army orientated type of gameplay style, and it's really cool, and lots of colors and everything. It just overwhelms the screen, and it almost looks like it looks like a war that's going on. So I know that that's definitely going to spice up Elder Scrolls Online for me personally, because I've kind of just been doing mission after mission and doing the same missions over and over again. I have like 3 Dominion characters, so I've done these missions and then some, like maybe 3 times over, 4 times over. So it'll definitely spice it up for me, especially now that I play the Division, where it's just everything is new. I don't know what's going on. It's a blind let's play with Dookie, instead of this is like I know what's going on, because I played it already with my Vet 16, and I just want to play it as a different, you know, type of class. You know, this is a tank, and my other character is more of a DPS. All my other characters are actually DPS, except for my Ebonheart character is a 47, and she's a Templar. She's a Templar, so maybe even that character, because I know my little brother is in PvP with his Ebonheart character, and it might make sense to, instead of him leveling up another character, for me to go with the Ebonheart character instead. But before I get going though, let's head over here and get this boss over here. So hop back on my bear mount. That looks so lovely with the armor and stuff. Wait, hold on. Get this alligator here. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Let me just hop over here, show you some a little bit more of this 1v1 type of action with a boss here with these little spider things. Alright. Cool, cool. I need to definitely go to the bank. My inventory is to the max. But there he is right there. Alright, let me gear up. Let me buff up here. Get this going. So, get this going. Get my rocks on. Yup, get the rocks. Boom. Oh, stuff with that. Hit him with the fire. Boom. There we go, there we go. Alright. I don't have my ultimate yet, so let me just try to swipe at him, build the ultimate up, maintain my stamina. Alright. I'm doing pretty good. He's not really hurting my health. I'm really tanking it right here. If there was another person here, I would be doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing, because I'm capturing his attention while someone else would be doing more DPS. I made him like so he can do a little bit of DPS, but you know, because I played mostly by myself, but I would definitely have him do some more DPS if I didn't do it. But here we go, he's about to go down, so final swipe here, boom, here we go. Boom, here we go. Alright. Please like and subscribe to Dookie's channel. The next video up is PvP.